And action! I just jumped on you there,
don't
didn't I?
spring on me like that. I wasn't even ready.
I just
Bloody
sprung on
hell.
your chest. All right, welcome to Rip Through It Podcast. It is episode, get my knee in there, 44. It is review, recap, whatever you want from the first week of the finals, Reese. And there was a couple games that just went, whoa!
It was. What did you make of the first week of finals? Like straight off the rip. Let's get to it.
Okay, straight off the rip, I was like, okay, Collingwood, they showed up. They played a great team, and I was like, cool, they got the win. Okay, there goes my first tip down the drain. Second game, I was like, holy shit, Geelong. Like, never doubted them. Like, never doubted them in terms of, like, they're going to be a very hard team to beat in the finals. The only inkling I had was they played 4 shit teams leading up to the finals.
Didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
Nope.
They just went...
They proved that theory does not exist.
And then the next 2 games, I was like, who wants it? That could have been the title. Who legit wants it? Because I didn't know who was going to win. I just tipped probably the favourites, or I thought, they're probably more experienced. But far out, Brussels.
So give me the entertainment factor tick.
It was right up there, man.
Right
the
up
whole round was
number
lit.
one.
Yeah. It's been like last year. I don't know. I can't remember what happened the first round last year. But this one was like, I didn't know. It was 50-50 the whole way through.
Lot of drama too. So
finals,
I mean, it wasn't all just close games. There was a few,
finals.
that ran away with it in the end. Sort of Collingwood they got home pretty nicely, and then Geelong did their thing against the Lions. So
they just never looked like they're going to lose.
So then, there was some controversy as well. We'll talk about, but it had a bit.
And then the last game, obviously, like Freo and Gold Coast. That to me was a 50-50.
Yeah, that was a 50-50.
And Gold Coast didn't look like they were worried at all. That was their first finals. Only 3 blokes in that team played finals before. So I was like, hey, welcome to the finals, footy. And that's go. This shit's easy. Well, not easy, but this is easy.
Is there a bit of like, what have we got to lose? We finished 8th. It's our first finals. Hey, we made it. It's a step forward anyway. And let's just see what we can do now.
I don't know if that was their mind. I don't think that's a mindset at all. I think they're like, hey, far out. We worked hard to get here. We're not losing this.
Nice.
And like, yeah, you get kind of kiss on the dick with what happens at the end, and it's all bit of fate. You can't control too much of that. But to win by a point and the way they got that shot at goal, damn.
I do think the AFL world, though, it's just everyone in the media and people around the leagues and whatever will give them a tick for just being there.
Oh, yeah, of course you would.
Like, it's a great step forward.
That's it. Then I was saying before, like, they're the next Brisbane. Like, they took a while to get into finals.
Yeah.
Lost a lot of games, all this kind of shit, then started slowly creeping up. They've recruited bloody well, and their role players are playing such good footy. And Dimmer, obviously, he's been there, done that.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
He's just like, it's just pretty much Richmond.
Yeah,
as well.
he knows what's up.
He's gone, hey, I know the blueprint. Let's just do this.
Yep. And for our tips, we should not tip in finals.
Oh, mate, this is bad. Ooh. And when I say bad, like, it's 4 games.
It's diabolical.
But get off my back, everybody. I've been copying it. Have you been reading the comments?
I didn't read them.
So one of the posts blew up. Our tips blew up.
But like,
I've been copying it.
But it's finals. It's so hard to pick. It's so top heavy. Like, anyone can beat anyone.
No one's gone 4 from 4. I don't care who you are. Now, obviously, there's going to be some
people out in Australia that have done
got 4 from 4.
Yeah,
but no one's gone 4 from 4. And I've been replying to a couple of them, and I've been going, "Oh, show me your tips in," and they're like, "Oh no, I didn't get any right either." I'm like, "Well, what the?"
They're just tips. Like,
I don't give a shit who wins. Besides Brizzy, I want them to win.
Like, yeah,
I don't care.
I thought these teams were going to win.
I thought, and just because I have 14 years experience, 247 games, doesn't mean anything. Because I don't play right now, and I'm not in anyone's 4 walls.
No.
I'm just going, hey, they look pretty good at home. I reckon it'll be pretty hard for Hawthorn to travel there. Well, yeah, they win. Cool.
And they've never won a game there.
And they've never won a game there in 8 years.
And they do it. So
like, we talked about hoodoos last week. Who cares?
They don't exist. So, but yeah, the tips.
Don't say that!
Don't get into him.
Don't get into me. Get into him too, because they're the same tips.
I'm a part of it.
Do we have the same tips?
Yeah, we had the exact same.
So
and we actually didn't tip them together because you just said, hey, Matto, I'll flick you over this, do your predictions.
Yeah.
They're the same. I was like,
send me your
what the hell?
Send me your predecessors.
Anyway, let's get into it. So,
mate, and on that, there's some moments. But first of all, this moment is brought to you by Hahn SuperDry. And just hold this for a second. Hold my beer. How good are these moments? This is pretty much it. Like, I've got one, you've got one. Run me through yours, and the other one's a bit of a hey going.
Oh, mine's a perfect script.
Yeah, yours is
So this club hasn't played finals. This player's been there from the start. The inaugural player, there's a photo of him at the start.
Have you seen
just
this
his
photo?
head, grey, everyone
He's
else.
just at the back somewhere.
And then there's a photo like with the whole new team that's made finals. Yeah. So it's David Swallow.
It's David Swallow.
How can you write a better script?
You can't.
Comes on as the sub.
Yeah.
Kicks the match-winning point.
Yeah.
That is my Hahn moment. What this guy's been there for 15 years, played his first final, and you couldn't write it any better. He got the Suns through to the next game.
248 games of no finals, and then he plays a final and does that. And he could have gone to he would have got offered to go to so many other clubs.
Oh, would have.
And how many Gold Coast players have gone on to bigger and better things?
A lot. I mean, Tom Lynch just for one.
Yeah, that's just one off the top of the
couple of flags, like, you know. So, but yeah, for Dave Swallow is my Hahn moment of the week, and congratulations to that guy.
He should get a lifetime of these.
Yeah, he should, because
that's folklore shit.
He's a lifetime Gold Coast Sun, and it took him to that point to get to the finals as a sub and to win the game. So, well done, Dave.
All right, so my moment is, Reese, and this one might be a bit touchy for you because, and I messaged the bloke. This is Cammy Rayner. So
don't go there.
Don't say that.
That irritates me. I punch people in the mouth with less than that.
I just want to get your opinion on it too. This is my moment of like, WTF, mate.
Yep.
So it was a 200-metre reverse. So Stengel's having a shot at goal in their forward 50 of Geelong's.
Yeah, about 45 out, 50 out.
45 out on a slight angle.
Yep.
Probably, I don't know if he can make a distance anyway, but Rayner gets pushed over slightly by some wind, and it's a rolls reverse. It goes all the way down, and he kicks a goal, obviously, and then, sucks him in again and gets another goal. For me, I don't give a shit. I'm like, if you're going to do it, why do it 200 metres off the ball, all this kind of stuff, like play the whistle, don't get sucked in, don't be a dum-dum.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Because there's 4 umpires, and I don't know who the hell blew that whistle or saw that. But this moment is for me, like, I need to know.
Well, I think it's on Rayner really, because it's if he takes a dive and the free kick's not paid, like there's some reputation, like everyone's going to get into him for diving. People are going to laugh at him. Yeah. No free kick. And for another point, you get fined for staging, right?
Yeah.
So for him, it's paid off. So I'm with Rayner on this one. Smart move, balls down the other end.
I'm doing it.
If I'm in his position, I cop one in the back, I'm doing it. And if it doesn't pay off, it doesn't pay off. You cop a fine.
Yeah.
It pays off for him. Yeah. So I don't think there's a lot. I put a photo up of him saying, I'm loving what this bloke's doing at the moment. I copped a heap. I copped a heap about him.
Yeah. I was getting damned and I wasn't even playing. I was getting drive-bys left, right and centre.
And I'm just thinking, like, it's not on him. The umpire made the call.
Play the whistle, bitch.
Play the whistle.
Play the whistle.
Cam Rayner, well done,
in
my opinion.
Same thing.
And I stand behind that with him. Yeah. So anyone want to have a crack? Come out right here.
Go through us too, because I don't give a shit either. I'm in my brain, and it's not the biggest, but I'm saying it's a final, do or die final, not die, but this is a prelim game. Yep. You're getting pumped, and they're all over you. And they're having a shot at goal, if you can suck someone in, and he probably didn't expect to get a free kick, let's be honest. If you can suck someone in 200 metres away and get it to overturn, have a shot at goal, and then do it again and get 2 goals, that could put him into a prelim. If that's, I would get on all fours and cop it for a prelim. Yeah. So I got nothing against it.
If I'm his teammate, I'm getting him around him saying, brilliant. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I'm saying slapping him on the back.
Hahn SuperDry.
Thanks for getting us back in the game. Yeah. Even though the result turned it, but they got it back. Like, close the margin.
They're going into half time like, we're a sniff again.
We're a sniff again. So for me, well done, Cam Rayner. Yeah. AFL umpiring, that's your call. That's your decision.
And they came out and they did say the first one was a free kick, second one's a free kick. And I agree with that, but who gives a shit?
They got it wrong, not Cam Rayner. Well played. Well played, sir. If you're a gambling man, you did it very, very well. Well played.
Now, Reese, that was Super Hahn, what was it called? That's Hahn SuperDry. That's our hold our beer moment. And that's
our hold our beer, and I'm holding mine.
And hold our beer. Okay, here's another moment for you, but it's got nothing to do with that. I don't think players are scared of playing at Adelaide Oval anymore. They're not. Like they travel there, they get the job done. The Pies beat the Crows over there when I thought they're unbeatable at their home. And they beat them there earlier in the year. Like, not that long ago, 4 or 5 rounds ago. But you know what they are scared of? It's going to the airport because they are getting stopped yet again by absolute dumb, idiotic journalists.
Nuffy journos, aren't they?
Where are they finding these journos?
I don't know.
They can't just be popping out of the ground.
I've got one. Adelaide journos, you can hire us to, and I guarantee we will ask better questions than what rubbish you're putting out right now.
They're doing this on purpose.
They're putting out rubbish.
They're finding these randoms and they're going, hey, here's a mic. Go do what you think you can do. But let's take a look. Let's go over. I saw it this morning and I said,
let's dissect it.
This is horrid.
How are you feeling after last night?
I'm feeling great.
Pretty happy for the win?
Yeah, really happy.
What fragrance have you got on today for your winning day?
The one I wore last night, Arabian's Tonka.
Love it. Well, and what did you make of the crowd, Isaac? Sorry.
I've already made comment on it. It is what it is. Thank you.
Did he deserve it?
Deserve what?
The booing?
I don't think anyone deserves being booed, dude. I'm not sure that the headline you're trying to create.
All right, let's dissect this.
What Fragrancy wearing.
So once she starts off saying, "Are you happy for the win?"
Nah, you. I'm so.
I'm not happy winning a final.
I'm so mediocre with it. I'm just glad that we won.
And we're in a prelim, and we're one game off going to a grand
Do
final.
I look happy?
And what fragrance did you wear? Because who cares?
He would actually love that.
Yeah, no, but who cares?
He would have loved a little pump up.
Like, man, come on.
And then they ask him about, what do you think about the booing? Like, oh, mate, I fucking love it. It's the best. I don't think Quayner's a guy that goes out there and he's a villain or anything. And I don't know if he froths on it, but this is what I'd do if I was a reporter. I was like, Quayner, how do you feel about the win last night?
Yeah, really good win. Boys played really well, travelled well, and we're on to a prelim. Looking forward to next couple of weeks.
What mentality do you guys have going into the prelim? Obviously going to have some time off. How do you feel about going back to Melbourne and taking some time to get ready for the next big game?
Yeah, we'll just prepare like we did this week. We'll tighten our game plan up a little bit, look where we can improve. But overall, we're pretty happy with how we're travelling. Boys get a good rest up, and yeah, we'll see who we have to verse next week. We'll watch a game.
Okay, fuck it. What about your fragrance? What did you wear last night? Did that make you play better?
Oh, it made me 100% play better, and it made people boo me even more. So,
booing. What, do you like boo?
I like getting booed. But
Back to you, kids.
Yeah,
that's how bad it is.
It's so bad. But anyway,
hate it. But just
look at the same point. What do you think about Adelaide booing?
I don't give a shit.
Okay,
don't give a shit.
Anyway, talk about the journos.
Where do they find them?
I don't know.
Where are they coming from?
Can you employ us? I
Where
would do
are they
it.
coming from?
We would do it.
I'll move to Adelaide to do some airport. I think we need to go to airports.
We can do airports.
We need to start doing airports.
Who is it? Who was it? 7? It was
I
all
think
of
it was
them.
Channel 10, bro.
How are you feeling after last night?
Channel 10 News. And then... She's not a journo.
Your winning day.
The one I wore last night, Arabian.
No, that's bad. It's bad. So... Oh, and 7. And then 7. 7, come on.
Was that the same one?
Yep.
Was that the same girl?
I don't know. I don't know.
think it might have been.
We'll do some investigating, but...
I'll do some homework on that. That might have been the same person.
Anyway, Adelaide, it's shit house.
Grow up, Adelaide. Love Adelaide as a city. You've got the worst journos I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, they're taking the cake this year anyway.
Yep.
So...
Everyone's just like quietly pooing themselves.
Yeah.
Go to the Virgin Lounge, get on the
All
airplane.
right, now not on this... On the journos, what about the booing? What do you think about it in our game?
I don't really...
So because of the Quayner and
100% because of
thing.
Rankin.
Yeah, of course. What do you reckon about it?
Boo him. Who cares?
Boo him?
Yeah, I don't.
It's
care.
hostile game.
I don't care. Like, is there going around that people are caring about it?
No, I just
Who gives
think,
a shit?
Yeah,
Like I don't like if you, mate. I was getting booed for nothing.
Yeah.
Everyone gets booed, and it either makes you play better, or you've got a chip on your shoulder and you want to prove them wrong. You know the best way to beat a hostile crowd that's booing you?
yeah.
Play well, and then obviously get a win.
Wait, so
And then does this have to fucking go?
I wouldn't care. Like even if like say Rankin got a week, he comes to the MCG versus Collingwood. Like
They're gonna boo him.
Uno card it, reverse it.
Yeah.
Collingwood go at him. Who cares? Crowd boo him. Like
Yeah.
we love this for our game. It's hostile.
As a fan of the game, I love it.
That's your impact you can have.
They're paying to go watch it, and if they want to boo you, and hey, the only thing that I don't like being like the goods is shit. Don't boo.
Yeah, don't
like
do-
anything to do with racism.
Yeah,
like,
none of that. I'm just saying
they're booing. I think they're booing Quayner obviously because that was like the thing.
The guy, yeah. It
But-
had nothing to do with Quayner. Like
I don't rate it, but I don't care.
yeah, no, neither
Like,
do I.
I don't think he does it.
The game's hostile, and it is what it is.
Go check out his new fragrance on. It's called Anti-Boo Fragrance.
Anti-boo.
Yeah, might as well get stuck into that game then.
Yeah, let's go.
Adelaide Crows versus Collingwood Magpies. This was the big game of the weekend, and it just got this round going. But it was 55-77, 24-point win by the Pies. 52,187 crowd attendance. Holy, what a game. Like, you want a game to kick off a round, it's a pretty good round.
Mate, huge.
Pretty good game.
Because of what had happened in the past.
And how long ago was it? 4
It
weeks?
was only 3.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks.
Damn.
And it's just like
It was
we're back.
fresh in their minds.
But it hadn't stopped for that 3 weeks. The game had been spoken about that whole time because of the thing
mate.
around Rankin. It
And
just,
then some.
it just was circling so much. So this was heaps in it.
Yeah, this was a game that you wanted to watch because you didn't know how both teams were going to react. But the result is not
I didn't
what
see
I
the...
expected.
Yeah, no. This is what I was going to ask
Not
you.
by 24 points. And it was obviously raining a fair bit, wasn't it?
I
Just
think
a smidgen?
early days,
Okay.
but not like last time.
Okay.
So
But we'll just give you a few stats for you. Degoe, who was under injury cloud during the week, thought I broke his leg or some shit the way he was carrying on. about that little incident at training. Has 26 in a goal. Daicos, unstoppable with 24 on a snag. Elliott, our boy Billy, love him. Absolutely love him. And I threw out there, bit stiff if he make All-Australian team.
Of course.
At the same time, who you taking out? That's the conversation out there.
it's just-
But I'm not
he's
saying
stiff, though.
take anyone out.
No, he is stiff,
I don't
though.
choose the teams. I'm just saying how stiff. He kicked 52 goals as a small forward. He's only 177 centimetres tall. Fuck, do you just think he'd be in it?
I like him.
Love him.
It's still my comment as the best small forward in the comp right now as it sits.
You said that
as a
early
genuine small forward, like what he gives you in the air and on the ground, which is crazy because I think he gives you more in the air than he does on the ground.
He's the best set shot from different angles in
and
the
the
world.
set, like you back him in, he's cold, he's clutch, he's
so
so
cold.
for me, he's the best small forward in the comp as it sits even right now.
So, would you have had him in an All-Australian team?
Yeah, I would have found.
Yeah, same,
I would have got him in there, but that's not like I'm
I'm
not
not saying
I'm-
take the another guy out. I'm just
No.
saying, hey, your selectors, WTF, mate.
He's stiff, like. But for me, I've got Elliott as the best small forward in the league.
Yeah. All right, we'll have a look at this then. So our mate McStay got dropped, and he's had a tough run. Like, I don't know where his mental's at because he's had last 3 years pretty stiff and pretty tough.
I think he'd do it tough, but he's a leader of that footy club,
He is,
and
actually.
he's such a switched on
does.
unit. And knowing him, like, he's probably doing it tough, but he's a top bloke, and I think his mental will be pretty good.
Yeah, I'd be somewhat depressed.
Oh, he's
that's-
a
we're
leader
different
of the
people.
club.
Yeah, we're
Like,
different.
I've known this guy, and he's clearly developed a fair bit, and he's a leader of that footy club. So I doubt he would show it too much.
I'd be super duper depressed. Just saying. He might come back in. You don't know.
Yeah.
But whatever. Mason Cox came in, and I was a bit like, the fuck?
Yeah, same.
And a lot
now.
of people were.
Definitely for McStay.
How did that look for you? Because you like this shit.
Structurally, I think it was good for him.
Yeah. Would you, if it was rain the whole
I forgot
game-
about this guy.
Yeah. Mate, same. I've seen him on like doing media shit podcasts or ESPN or something like
It
that.
was like, we're
I was like,
revealing
is that guy
a
still
big.
playing or
It
is
was
he
like,
injured?
we've got a big weapon. And it was like,
What was
I was
it?
like, what the hell?
I was
Mason
like,
Cox.
Coxie, yeah. Well, no, he's a final specialist.
But it was good.
looked all right?
It worked for him, I think.
Well, they won.
They won, and he took a couple of marks, and the contest worked. For their structure, it worked.
Did he do anything on
And I think
stats-wise?
Well, not necessarily, but what he gives them is Darcy Cameron behind the ball because he can take the ruck in the forward half.
Yeah.
So, and we know Darcy Cameron's such a good intercept marker.
Yeah.
As good as any ruckman in the league this year, if not the best. So
Ooh,
Mason
you're
Cox
throwing
can
out the
take
best
the
a lot.
forward half.
Did Darcy Cameron do with the All-Australian?
No,
We'll stop throwing out bests everywhere.
intercept mark
Ah, okay.
around that stat.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
For a ruckman, I'm saying.
I did see that stat.
All right? And I think Mason Cox gives him that. It gives him another target forward of the ball. At least you know it's going to come to ground.
Oh, for sure. He competes
A lot.
Like as much as like
It's going to
he's
be hard
hated,
to
that
be
bloke,
outmarked that guy.
As much as he gets a lot of hate, he provides a fucking good contest.
So because he's not really going to get outmarked. So you know the ball's going to come to ground.
Well, that's his one would, isn't it?
So I think structurally it looks pretty good for him, and it's a weapon they're going to have.
And are they going to use it back to back? We don't know.
Yes, they will.
We don't know.
They will.
Okay. We don't know.
Well, I'm saying they will. But yeah, the game, like,
Yeah, so do you think Adelaide took him lightly coming in or no?
No.
So we said last week they could have been playing mind games, like Daicos was limping around like a busted ass.
Yeah.
Obviously, Daicos with his like shin or whatever it was he was grabbing at. And that, you don't grab on that stuff and exaggerate it at training unless there's cameras there.
yeah,
Did Adelaide take him lightly?
no.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think they just didn't adjust to what was going on. They played spare versus spare. Darcy Maul was a spare, had one of his career best games.
I wouldn't want Darcy Moore to spare.
No, and I shouldn't say career best game, one of his season's best games.
Yeah.
He was really good, and if not, he was actually probably their best player on the night. But yeah, I asked a few Adelaide guys that I'm friends with. What was it? I couldn't quite work out what was going on, and they just said, the spare versus spare. Darcy Moore was tough, and they changed the angles on him.
Yeah.
They weren't ready for that. The corridor use was really good by Collingwood. They were quick through there. And Adelaide they didn't change them as much. They went down the line a lot, played into their hands, like Darcy Moore's with the spare back there. So,
You know what's scary?
yeah, it was tough for them.
You know what's scary? Now Adelaide, Collingwood has got some serious confidence.
Yeah.
You don't go over to Adelaide and beat them over there in a final. And I know, okay, just keep in mind, a lot of that team hasn't played finals.
Yeah.
Texas 300th at home, 52,000 there. Get a job done by 24 points.
And his kid's wearing the Daicos jersey at the end.
Again? Stop that shit.
Come on, bro.
Tex,
Nah,
stop
but that's
that
all
shit.
right, like-
No, it's not. If Chance ain't wearing a fucking Oppo jersey after
well, you're running through him, but
he's staying at home, so you're not coming, mate.
So yeah,
So what's that do to Adelaide, confidence wise? So they've got
learning lessons.
Yep. So they got Hawks,
Yep.
who are they're ready to go.
Yeah,
I reckon they can get it done.
Hawks.
Yeah, bro.
I like Adelaide here at home again.
Hey, we'll do our tips later.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like Hawks, they beat GWS.
Yeah.
They should have beat them convincingly. They jumped them. Yeah, we'll talk about it soon.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Adelaide.
Don't talk about it because we'll talk about that in our preview. So
okay, yeah, that's a good point. I'm just saying that ain't Adelaide, bro. If they go straight sets, that's pretty embarrassing.
So yeah, but I don't.
I've been there, done that. It's not fun.
I don't think what I take away from talking to a few boys. I don't think Adelaide were ready for a couple of structure things Collingwood threw at them.
Okay, I just hope they didn't take them lightly.
So
that's all I'm saying.
That's what I think, and I reckon they've got some good learnings and they're confident. So, but well done to Collingwood. And Nick Daicos, just some of his touches were just...
Did they put any effort into him?
A little bit, but it had
24 touches. Okay, the ball was greasy, slippery, a bit wet. Was it a great game?
By him?
Like in the context of the game, like... Oh, no, there wasn't anyone getting 30s.
Yeah, I loved it.
Sweet.
I reckon it's just as big as any of his other games he has. Some of the touches, man, were like at the point of where the game was sitting. It just separated him from the rest and helped Collingwood get a
genuine
victory.
star.
Like it was... Yeah.
Genuine stuff.
It was the way his 24 touches were, how he went about it.
All right, so we don't know who they're playing yet. Are they flag favourites?
Collingwood?
Yeah.
I don't think.
I'll say Cats are, man. Cats.
Yeah, I don't think they're favourites just yet.
Okay. Well, they've got to get in there, I guess. But
their stocks are right up there.
That's a great win.
Yeah, their stocks are right up there.
It's a pretty good win. All right, let's get stuck onto the felines. It was Geelong Cats that took on Brisbane at the MCG. They didn't give a shit if it was at GMHBA or not. It was 112 to 74, 38 points. Now, wow. I watched a fair bit of this game. Not all of it, but a fair bit. And Geelong just didn't look... They didn't look beatable.
And I made myself look like an idiot.
No, not really.
I went to a watch party in Brizzy, you know.
I didn't go to that.
And to, be a part
Shout
of
out to who? What is it? I didn't know. Like you said,
it was a raw deal.
Yeah. So you went to
Brisbane
another podcast
Lions,
thing.
like sort of that. And I dogged it, but I was there to watch a game, friends, whatever.
So you're sober. How was it sober? Fans are there in your grill. You got on stage at halftime. You're like, they'll come back.
That's
if
where
if they can do anything, they can come back.
Yeah, I pumped the fans up real. Like this team, don't worry, we got it from here. We got it, but that's footy. That's footy. You know, you can't predict
you gotta believe,
it. So,
bro.
it was a good night though. Like I've never been to a watch party before.
Shout out to Raw Deal doing God's work for the Brisbane Lions podcast.
Yeah, down out near the Gabba there.
Mr. Fish Whiting and who's the other one? Oh, what's his name? Don Fay. Yeah, a couple good blokes.
They did that, and the way they host it's really good. So
all right,
I enjoyed my night.
All right, so there's a few things come out of this game, Reese, and we know it's a bit touchy feely, and we'll talk about the random one in a second, all this kind of stuff. But our guy, my friend, and the one that I love the most on the team, he got tagged out of the game. This is heartbreaking, but at the same time, there should be other players to do his thing. But McCluggage had 12 disposals, and obviously, like, don't stop one, stop all of them, because obviously, Lachie Neale goes out late with an injury, a calf done for the finals. Apparently, who did the job on him? Who did this?
Yeah, Mullins, the Irishman.
What's with the Irish guys? The team just doing jobs.
I don't know. Like, and they've got Mark O'Connor too.
O'Connor.
So we had Heaney on. Heaney said he got under his skin, redlined him.
He pumped him up,
and then
he said he was one of the
he goes to Rayner. And we have all this controversy. And Rayner and Heaney are similar in ways that they attack it in the air. And they've got that X factor about them.
I agree.
I mean, Heaney more of a mid sort of, you can throw him in there.
No, I'd say you're spot on.
But they're very similar in ways. So O'Connor gets that matchup.
Yeah, and he did it well, right? Besides the three, like obviously,
he kicked 3 goals. So I don't know if you're going to say, how well did he do it?
I'd say he did pretty good.
Well, Geelong had a plan, all right? Clearly, they've had a plan, right?
But no, I actually watched this, and Rayner initiated the early... There's an early free kick.
Yeah, there was a bit going on.
Like, there was a bit going on. So, I think he's just a bit of a shit stirrer, and he's good at his job. He's
been a tagger in the past. I mean, he's gone to Neale
who the fuck is Mullins?
A lot of times.
I don't know this guy.
So,
never heard of him.
I think it's his second year there.
Here he goes. He's got a full-blown Irish first name.
So he's got 41 games under the belt. Could be 2 or 3 years. I don't know when.
He looks like bloody McCluggage brother.
He really... Actually, in that photo, he does. But... he's equivalent, they're saying, to what Nick Daicos is in our game, but over there.
Wow, yes,
and they've said that a lot of times, but they're really pumping that up right now. Like it was hard for him to leave because he's
a gun.
He's a proper gun at that game over there.
Well, mate, he's just fucking tagged probably one of the best players in the comp.
Yeah, and
so, good on you.
You know, Huey, what a year.
He had 14 in the end.
What a year he's had. So it's probably a big big scalp for
But
him.
it's the meters gain and stuff. Like,
yeah.
I know he'll bounce back. He would never have 2 bad games in a row.
Yeah, but it's also like...
Someone put a block on him or do some
for
shit.
Huey, like, this would be like relatively new for him.
Yeah.
Because it's
You're that guy now.
always Neil.
Yeah.
So he's got to start... He will start to learn how to deal with these tags week in, week out.
Yeah, he'll do some homework.
And he got a few this year. But, you know, they're going to probably start coming after him. Teams are going to...
Mullins must be fit, bro, because Huey can run.
Yeah, man. So
Anyway, I don't want to talk about that too much because that's depressing as fuck.
But Geelong...
They threw some shit at the Lions, eh?
Yeah, I mean, structurally, this team is just crazy. They're so hard to play. And, you know, what they did, they had the mid drop behind the ball, freed up Stewart, and it was really hard for Brisbane to score.
Yeah.
So Stewart was doing his own thing.
Hippie out, like, as much as everyone, like, this is where the fans start realising some shit. Now, I know Hippie doesn't kick bags every week and he doesn't do God's work up the forward line, but he is just a good, stable player to have there. Bring the ball to ground, have a contest, and he can, you know, kick goals here and there.
And moves well for his
he's
size. Extremely quick.
And he can,
got a big tank.
Fit.
Like, he's fit.
Structurally, he's so important.
Yeah. And obviously this year he's been playing, just for everyone that we now know, with an ACL. He, you know, he'd been sore.
When the fuck did this happen?
But
I know when it happened, but like, when did this come out?
Well, he was getting a scan on his calf.
So they were like, oh, let's scan your knee anyway.
I think it might have just even shown in there.
No,
I'm not too sure.
I reckon they knew.
But he's sore, right? Like he's been pretty sore this year, and I don't want to make excuses why, but like things happen for a reason. You know, I'm
just gonna say, apart from all the bullshit, they got beaten by a better team on the night. Geelong thoroughly beat them.
I said sometimes you just got to tip your hat to a team when they're just too good, and they come with a plan and they executed it.
Yeah,
you could see that, and they had blokes flying all over. They clearly were playing with different structures.
They learned from the last game,
and they learned from the last game. They bounced back, and for me, right now, they're premiership favourites.
Yeah, I agree with that
because it's scary, and they took that 8-game against all these people going, oh, they haven't played a good team. Yeah. They put that to bed.
Yeah, that's true.
That didn't matter. Their form was excellent.
I thought I was a bit worried because they played shit teams, but we're always saying from them beating them, I was like, it's not the way they beat those shit teams. They smashed them. So their confidence, they didn't need to play like a top 4 team.
Structurally, they play so well. They throw so many games at you. They make you think so many different ways. They're clearly
coaching stuff.
Coach very well. But
quickly, why the hell? Like I was watching and then I was getting annoyed. They kept going on about Neil and Harrow. Like they just wouldn't shut up about Neil.
Just a big...
Neil's got to tick up. Neil's got to do this. Neil's got to do that.
Just a big matchup.
He's not that player.
Yeah.
Just let him be.
Well, Harris really gave him a bath.
Yeah, Harrow's Harrow.
Yeah, so...
Sweet. Make him defend you. Okay, well, he's probably not going to regardless.
Yeah.
And he's not that player yet. So just shut the fuck up.
But you got to just tip your hat to Geelong. They were too good. Their pressure was relentless.
Yeah.
They didn't give Lions a chance to breathe.
Okay, so I want to throw it to you. What now for the Lions? They've obviously got a do or die final at the Gabba this week coming. We're going to do a review. This is only a short one from you. We'll do a review on Wednesday. They're coming up against a hungry, confident Suns. And last time they met, it was a thrashing. So what now for the Lions? They've got injuries coming out their butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Lockie Neal's out, probably for the rest of the finals. This list goes on and on. So you got Noah Answorth out, Kitty Coleman, Jack Payne, Eric Hipwood, Oscar, and you can throw in Link McCarthy too, who's, you know, he's not playing for us.
We forget how good he is.
He's a good player.
Like, he's like Jamie Elliott, okay?
Yes.
Like, I don't want to say
I love Link McCarthy.
He's like that type of player. I'm not trying to put him on the same.
No.
I'm not trying to disrespect anyone, but he's like that style of player. Good on the ground and above his head. Even probably better than he is on the ground. And his pressure's elite. So
what now?
So what now?
Who's coming in? So we're talking the elevator on the way up here. You're saying like Dev Rob probably comes in like
potentially. There's James Tunstall who you know is another good midfielder.
Yeah.
Played as sub. Played a few games this year.
Have they got too many tools?
No.
Do you not think?
I don't think so.
I'm watching the game going, okay, who the fuck that guy? Don't know that guy. They got Gallup. They got
Gallup played his second game in a final.
Why?
Well, they have to, mate.
Why?
Because like it's just the way the structure's set up at the moment.
I don't know. I didn't like it. Like nothing against that guy and nothing against whatever. I'm just saying why?
Because it's another.
Did Sam Day play?
Yeah, Sam Day played.
Does fuck all.
But relief in the ruck for when 40's off, and then you got 2 targets in Gallup and Morris as your tools down forward.
They just look so much different to last year in my head.
Well, they do because they
I know they don't have Danaher, they don't have Hippie and all that stuff, but like, who's next?
Well, it's Morris. But again, we can't keep putting pressure on a 20-year-old kid
That's true.
to be your match winner every bloody week. This guy's still developing and has a lot of time to develop. What he's done is incredible. but he can't be the guy every week to kick you 6 and 5 goals and win your games.
Yeah, I know.
All right, there's got to be other dudes around him, which there is in this team. We know that, but everyone thinks he is like he should be that every week. But let's give the kid a break.
Fucking Danaher, man, he's dogged us. Danaher, you fucked us.
No, whatever.
No, he has.
Enjoy. Put your feet up,
No.
mate. You got us a flag.
We
Put your
don't
feet up.
lose if we got Danaher.
No, they don't lose. But anyway, let's
No.
So
Danaher, come back, brother.
look, I'm going to say it's going to be hard for Brizzy. It is going to be very hard. This week
I'm
is going
worried.
to be
I'm
very
shitting my pants
tough.
a little bit.
Injuries at some point have to take a toll, and finals you got to be lucky.
If I'm nervous,
There's some luck involved.
If I'm nervous and you're never really nervous.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Are you nervous?
I'm nervous.
Anyway,
One thing I'm not like. This team are the champs until they're not.
Yeah.
All right, so they're going to have some genuine belief, and I believe in these boys.
keep going. I'm just.
But yeah, look, it's going to be tough, and I think they know that. So
I don't know. I'm fucking.
they're the champs until they're not. So I believe in them. But that's where I'm at. But again,
That'll be right. That'll be right. Hey, guess what? It's Saturday night, or whatever it is. They're going to come out and go, boss, I got my 2 tickets to a 200 club. I'm ready to fucking go.
But to sum it all up, tip your hat to Geelong.
Yeah, good,
they were
good.
just too good.
We went on a bit of a rant just Sam, but all right, now we got 2 games to go, brother. It is GWS versus Hawks, 88 to 107, 19-point victory to the Hawthorn Footy Club. Finn Callahan 34 on a goal, Whitfield 36, Green 34, Hogan 3 goals, and for Hawthorn, Newcomb 32 and 1. He had 12 clearances. He's just a beast. Impey 28 disposals, McDonald, Gunston, Guinea 3 goals. Guinea's a fucking gun. He's a jet.
Yep.
The goals he kicked. The hell? Mm-hmm. What the hell?
He's loving it.
Mate, he's killing it.
He's loving it. He's actually getting on the plane back to Adelaide. He's getting on the plane.
Brother. The Hawks, man, they obviously deserve the win.
Yep.
There wasn't enough from GWS, and what I thought my boy Stringham's going to come in and kick a few goals, and Hogan's going to kick maybe 5 or something.
They threatened.
I don't know who's Green. The fuck was he? Who was that bloke?
Nah, well, I mean, this is finals footy.
You can't say you can't do it every week. It's finals. You got to do it this week. I don't care if you did it whatever week it was.
Well, look,
I want players to stand up, and Hawthorn stood up.
So one of their players up until until he did his knee, he was looking their best.
I know,
Darcy Jones, he was causing Hawthorn.
But then Kelly comes on and has 17 and 2 goals.
Yeah, so that was a good.
But the Hawks jumped the Giants. 7 goals to 2, 3 in the first quarter. That got cut back to 6 at 3/4 time. It was 42-point lead for Hawthorn halfway through the third.
The tsunami hit.
Then they went 6 goals.
The tsunami hit, but
crazy.
the Hawks survived it.
Yeah.
So they tried their best. They probably just left it too late.
Yeah, they only kicked 1 goal to 3 in the last.
A lot of energy getting back in the game.
They would have spent a lot, and they didn't have a sub to activate.
Yeah, a lot of energy. So
It was this was a game that these next 2 games for me were 50-50, obviously, and I was thinking I was like, I don't know who's going to turn up, who wants to win. They've done a truckload of work to get in the finals. Who's going to look buggered? And Hawthorn they just wanted more, and they've been here last year. They were here last year, and they obviously GWS last year shit the bed.
Yeah,
really, really, really bad. Does that play demons in heads? I don't know. They came back,
mate.
But they just they spent too much tickets.
GWS's just non-negotiables just were at the start of the game when Hawthorn were piling on goals were not good enough.
Yeah.
First goal of the game, I'm pretty sure it was John Newcomb or whatever. No man on the mark. He gets a 50 metres.
That, yeah.
No one stands the mark.
Everyone's
You're playing in a final. You don't have next week.
I think they're thinking okay, I'll give them benefit of the doubt because once that player pisses off, when you know how you go into creep and get the mark, you shoot him a little bit because you're like, it could be double 50. But then obviously the other players have got back to defence.
We're professionals.
Yeah, but you'd be shitting him going, I'm not giving away that 50 here.
We are.
It's on the first guy who gives away the 50, the sprint back to the mark.
They are professionals.
Yep.
That is a non-negotiable for me.
It's a benefit of the doubt from me, but I understand exactly what you're saying. It's a goal, and it's set the tone.
And in that part of the ground, you know where the 50 is roughly going to end up from where the free kick is. You cannot have that.
Yeah, I agree.
Let him Maul sit and kick a goal. So
I would personally poo my pants, but I'd say the guy who was on the mark initially, fucking sprint to the 50.
Yeah.
Just sprint there.
But anyway, they spent a lot of tickets getting back in the game. They threatened.
Kudos. They shouldn't have been in that position.
No.
So if they'd won, it would have been Hawthorn going.
But the Hawks get it done. The first time in a final over there.
They haven't won there in 8 years, or they haven't even won there in forever.
No.
But it was a good win from them, and I'm excited to see them. I like Hawks purely in the finals, purely for the fact just what they can give.
Yep.
the showmanship and the way they play footy.
Yeah.
It's an entertaining football.
And if you had told me, Finn 34, Whitfield 36,
stats are
Green
ridiculous.
34,
Stats are
Hogan 3
ridiculous.
goals, I would have said, yep, GWS is going to win that game.
Yep.
So how good for Hawthorn that, they can still win games like that when, mids are dominating and stuff. So
when push come to shove, last quarter, they stood up. So that's great to see. All right, let's get into the next game, which, holy moly, Reese-Poley, 79 to 80. Freo get done by a singular point within 40 seconds ago? 40-something seconds ago?
47.
That's an amazing finals debut
One
for
of
the
the
Suns.
best games of the year.
I know.
Really was.
And I'll tell you what, I didn't watch the last quarter.
Yeah, and I'm texting you and you said, fuck off, I'm asleep.
I was asleep.
No, you said
I
that
didn't even say that.
You said it next morning, but...
I was like, oh my God, you kicked the match winner. But, mate,
Bit of drama.
it's a big travel and ask for the Suns and their finals debut to go over there and get a W.
Again, Fremantle,
They
man,
weren't ready for it.
they were not ready until after half time.
Yeah, I know. You can't deny
They've
that.
done it again.
Mate, I just want to give a big shout out to Matty Rowell. The grass eater, the guy, he's an absolute beast. There's one play, I think I watched up in three quarter time. There was one play, Humphrey's goal.
Oh, yeah.
Rowell takes on 3 blokes, but he just fucking was like, if you
Get
want
off
to
me,
tackle me,
get
mate,
off
if you want to
me.
tackle me, good luck.
He was throwing arms everywhere.
I thought he was throwing punches.
It looked
He's
like that.
Get the fuck off me.
He was throwing shit everywhere. He's unlocked a new
So
style.
he went beast mode.
Yo, no, bro. That was crazy.
And then Humphreys does a similar thing. Burned a couple of blokes, but like he snaps it on the opposite and puts it through.
yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, oh, they're not losing.
They're not burned if you kick that goal. You don't give a fucking
you'd be
finals,
like,
man.
I've been doing that to my teammates.
Yeah. I kicked that.
Yeah. Mate, but there was, I think it was the second quarter. I put a post out and said the last 10 minutes of that second quarter was amazing. They're just doing some just ridiculous shit, like handballs, like they're hitting targets on the way through, like in front of players. The one when Farah gives it to Fioroni, what the fuck his name is, in the goal square.
Yeah.
Like that, like they look so composed and just up and about. And that's a scary result.
It is. And I think they probably could have broken the backs of Fremantle and they didn't.
Times, yeah.
They had their chances and that's probably where they need to get to.
They'll learn that.
This is finals. You got to take your chances and you have to put them to bed. And I was like nailing the coffin type of stuff, like break their backs.
Yeah.
And then, although we see Freo getting the game,
They'll
if you
learn.
kick a couple more goals on top of that, it sort of deflates it. Hey, we're probably too far out of this.
Because watching the game the first half and most of the third, like I felt like they should have won. Suns, like if they lost, it would have been like, oh, that's the one that got away.
Yes.
But they had a lot of excuses, yada yada. But I felt like they need to learn that facet.
They'll
get there.
I said it would have been stolen by Fremantle if they had won it, and I believe that.
Yeah.
Like,
No, 100%.
because the Suns, they would have been kicking themselves. But
Look at this.
Freo, just why do you take so long to get going? You clearly can play well.
There's a few
you
times
clearly
when
can
they-
beat good teams like the Bulldogs. You were humming the whole 4 quarters. Why start off slow?
They changed
and then
their tactics too early.
Why?
It must come from the top.
Why can't you play?
Has to
quick?
come from the top.
You've got a dangerous forward line.
Yeah.
Who need pace on the footy.
It must come from the top. They wouldn't do it out there.
It drives me nuts, and I'm sure it drives Freo. Like they did it against
Supporters would be-
Brisbane.
supporters
They did
would
it
be
against Brisbane. Played so slow and got punished. They come out against the Doggies, play electric footy, and punish them.
I think it has to come from the coaches because when you're out there, you know the state of the game and you're like, okay, we can get... You look at their midfield, like the Gold Coast midfield, they're not the quickest in the comp.
Yeah.
You look at Freo's midfield, like Sarong, Brayshaw and those, they guys got like a bit of speed. You're thinking like, just take it on. Just keep going. Get in the forward line.
Forwards are quick. Bolton, Freddie.
Freddie's got the biggest hammies I've seen in my life.
Vossi and Tracy love hitting up. So does Amos. They're hit up players, mate. Like
I don't get it, but that's happened a couple times. And we spoke to a couple of Lions boys after they played against them, and they're like, "We prepared for a team that's going to take the game."
And
on.
I didn't notice it until I actually started watching it. Like when they were slow and quick, I was like, "Hang on,
They've got nothing when they're slow.
they've got nothing." But when they're quick, they dominate teams.
Bolton and everyone up there doing their thing.
And I just don't understand it from Fremantle. I mean, maybe there's more to it. I can only watch and see what I see on the TV and comment on what I see. But I would have thought Freo were in good shape to. It was 50-50, but I would have thought they were in good shape to win this.
Just fucking go all out. Who cares? It's a final. But a big shout out to Big Witty. Now, Dimmer said it earlier in the year, later in the year, he just goes like, put some respect on the bloke's name.
He's a handful, man.
The bloke's had 21 8 clearances and probably, let's just see how many hit outs. I bet he's had like 44 hit outs.
He's a handful.
He's good. I like.
And
when I was watching the game, I was like, I like seeing an experienced ruckman.
And he's coming up against Darcy and Jackson, which is a pretty nice 1-2 punch of rucks.
Yeah, rather than nuts.
Yeah.
But he's got both his testicles.
So, yeah, I'm worried about him playing Brisbane with the
Yeah.
midfield they've got.
I trust 40.
Him getting,
but I'd rather McInerney for sure.
him getting a lot of taps though, just with the midfield they've got. Their mid's good.
No, the
really
midfield-
good.
So obviously you got Matty Rowell having 34, Noah Anderson 32. Like their midfield's so good, and they just get the nitty gritty done.
Yeah.
Nitty gritty, Bubba.
They're tough. So,
Look at that.
but
then,
you throw a ruckman in there that gets a lot of taps. There's half your battle done.
love Alex Davies.
Yeah.
Now I've had a lot of drinks with him before. Oh,
Cool.
I've had a lot of drinks. I've had a couple nights with him on the drink. Great bloke too, and he's bitten his time in the VFL, and now he's just come in and
Looks
gone.
like he's having some fun out there.
He is, and that fucking Schnag.
Yeah.
That was
He
a
looks like he's
great
having some
goal.
fun. But
So I like seeing him do well. But yeah, in saying that,
what about the decision?
Umpire.
Umpire.
well, brother.
Give it to me. Off the rip, take the...
There's a throw. There's a throw there, and now I put it out on Instagram. And everyone's like, "Oh, but Dudley did 2 throws too." Shut up. There's obviously going to be ones missed in the contest with quick hands. You got to give players benefit of the doubt. We're such professionals. Well, not now. I'm not. But like in the contest, we practice quick hands. Boom, 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 boom.
Lightning.
So you can kind of get away with a couple of throws. Like in the contest,
I've thrown it so many times.
Umpires can be blindsided. It's the fucking one when the guy's like up here and just throws it to a teammate.
Yeah.
What is that? There's an umpire looking at the play with the camera view. Brother, that's a free kick every day of the week.
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know.
Even if he like taps it down, it's still like,
They're under the pump this year, and they're crumbling.
nah, that's bad though, man. Like I don't care who won.
Yeah.
But if I'm watching that and you see Paddy Voss, he's like, am I like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It is terrible.
And
Dudley's one, yeah, they're throws, but it's in the contest.
Yeah.
A lot of shit's happening, but it's when it's singular in the air like that. That blew my mind.
and what about the last one, Brennan Cox?
Yeah, look, okay, I'll give a little bit of. I just want to give him somewhat of a hey, don't worry, mate. Like it's not all your fault. Like because when I watch it in real time, okay, yes, it's holding on for too long. In the shortened slow mo version, it's just tough because Swallow gets the ball, he tackles him, he doesn't let go. So I was talking to you earlier before we started the episode
We
that
dissected it.
there was we watched it. It's like 40 slow mos.
Yeah.
There was an incident with Rowell and Shai Bolton, I think it was.
Yeah.
And Rowell, similar thing, tackles him and the ball comes out, but the bloke lets go just before
Let
the
him
ground.
go, man.
If Coxie let him go before he hits the ground, I'm going to say that's play on.
Yeah, and if they give the free kick, you probably got more of a case to argue.
everyone's
Like,
got your
look
back.
at him, like he's
Yeah,
letting
yeah,
go.
yeah.
He understands it's at full pace. He's let go.
But when
Like,
he takes him to the ground and that tackle, it's too long. And how does he get rid of the ball? He doesn't.
No.
He incorrectly, but
knocked
he
out.
held on for too long.
Yeah, and
What comes first, chicken or the egg?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
But anyway, when I watched it in full time,
Yeah, free kick.
I went straight away, oh, that's going to be a free
Yeah,
kick.
too long.
Too long.
Too long.
Like, that's going to
The
be...
umpires always say, oh, if it comes out in a tackle, like if you punch it out when you're tackling someone, da, da, da. But he just tackles him and he like drops it.
Yeah.
So it's like chicken on the egg. I reckon if he didn't hold on if he just didn't hold on to the ground, there's a point in the footage where he can ball, like his eyes can see the ball and he hasn't yet tackled him to the ground. That's when you're like, like
And
what
then-
Rowell did.
On the other case, if you're a Freo supporter and roles reverse, it was a Fremantle 4 getting tackled, like
It's free kick.
you're screaming, hold the man, without a doubt. Every Fremantle supporter would. So
I have no biasm in this shit.
I don't.
It's a free kick.
It's a free kick.
If you let's go before the ground, not a free kick.
I'll stand with the umpires on this one. That's a free kick.
They got that right.
Yeah,
They got that
I think they got that right.
All right. Well,
And it's a bit like Brendan Cox, man. I just that's a tough one, bro.
Yeah.
Don't take that one. Like, that's not you.
I just think Freo, they weren't ready. They weren't ready for the final, like this final, and they've had a lot of injuries.
They played a half.
Yeah.
They played a half.
Which is unfortunate because they did so much good work
and
to
they
get
lost
there.
by a point.
They
But
made
it
it.
could have
They
been
made it,
more.
though.
Yeah, they made it.
It just sucks the doggies aren't in there. But you know what? The doggies had the chances.
So,
That's what happens. Where's Ben Cole at? Have you seen him anywhere?
nah, man, he's crying. Yeah, the big fella is crying.
Get some fucking tissues, Cole, you pussy, because you've been so much shit said in that group chat, and I'm just happy that
Like
they lost.
Freo are
I'm
gonna
happy
win the
they lost
flag
because of
and-
you.
yeah.
It's probably because of you.
Yeah, probably. Too much shit.
Too much shit.
But anyway,
Yeah, bye-bye.
that is it.
That
that is
is
the
the episode.
first week of finals done. It had it all.
had
Drama,
everything. Had everything.
big wins, injuries, which we hate to see,
No.
controversy, booing.
Yeah.
Adelaide reporters suck. It had it all anyway. But we are back.
We are back! and we got one more episode in this building, and then we're going to a new location. So for the second half of the finals, you guys better be ready for some.
And
cool
we're
shit.
a part of history. A first Q Clash finals, but in the stands this time. We're going.
I got my 2 tickets.
Q Clash final, baby.
Did you get yours?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, I got mine too.
So,
all right, well, that is episode 44 preview. No, that's recap.
Yeah.
Finals week 1, and it had a lot in it. So thank you for tuning in. If you're watching, like, subscribe. If you're listening, do the same shit.
and always, thank you to our sponsors. Hahn
honey.
will have a drink for you this weekend for
Just
sure.
you, honey.
And our guy from day one, Joey Fortune. Thank you for being a
Sweet
part of it all. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh,